inherit $13 billion worth of deficits, and taxes have been increased 115 times in the 8 years before I became governor. And you're left with limited options. You know, people were at the end of the rope. We had the highest tax burden in America. We were 50th in business tax climate, which was perfect for me because, I mean, unless they admitted Puerto Rico to the Union, I couldn't go anywhere but up. So it was a very low bar. But you have to tell people the truth. The best example I have of this is we did in New Jersey real pension and benefit reform. We had a public pension system that was $54 billion in deficit, and a public employee health system that was $67 billion in deficit. So think about those numbers. In a state, $121 billion in deficit for those two programs. So I put out a really serious plan that was going to cost people money and was going to make folks have to take less in benefits and all the rest of that. But the first place I went after I made this proposal was the New Jersey Firefighters Convention. Now, you can imagine, this was 4,000 firefighters on a Friday afternoon at 2 o'clock. And lunch was liquid. And they introduced me and they booed like crazy. And I got up to the stage and then they saw me. And there's this big convention hall in Wildwood, New Jersey, and they were booed even more once they saw me. And then I got up the stage and I kind of went like this, like, come on, do more. And they did. And finally I said, so, come on, you can do better than that. And they did. And finally they kind of wore themselves out. And I just said, listen, here it is. I understand you feel angry and you feel lied to and betrayed. And the reason you feel that way is because you have been. Because governors of both parties have come into this hall for 20 years and promised you benefits that they had no idea how they were going to pay for. But they promised them to you because they wanted to get your vote. And they did. They succeeded. And what I'm telling you is something that you don't want to hear, which is, you know, that you're going to have to pay more, that you're going to get less, but that you're still going to get something very substantial. Now, you know, at the end of the day, what I told them was, you may hate me now, and you might vote me out if I run in 2013 and elect somebody else who'll come back in here and lie to you and make you feel better. But if we do what I need to do, in 10 years, you're going to be looking for my address on the internet to send me a thank you note. Because you're going to have a pension when you retire. Because you're going to have health benefits when you retire. And if we don't do this, this thing will be bankrupt by 2018. And all my friends said to me, wait, 2018? Like, you had 2 terms as governor, you'd be out in 2017. And that was the attitude that had prevailed in New Jersey over time, and it's prevailing in America. Get through my election, and then I don't care what happens next. So, and when I got off the stage, I'd say about 35% of the firefighters were clapping. The rest were still booing, but that's progress. And in the end, like Joe said, I mean, you know, our approval ratings are all temporary, but they're real good right now. And I think what people see in New Jersey is that they have someone who's going to tell them the truth, even if they don't like the truth, as I see it. And if you like it, great. If you don't, vote for somebody else. You know, I'm not defined by this job. And so if I don't have it anymore, I don't have it. I'll do something else.